Harbor Yard Arena, Bridgeport, Connecticut, USA. Dito isinilang ang isa sa mga exciting world champion ng Pinas ng ang undefeated boxer from Australia. 28-0 na si Big Darchinyan ay nawala sa tamang ulirat, nagpagiray-giray ng tamaan ng malakas na suntok. Pagkatapos ng laban, kinantsawan pa ang Pinoy. Ang daming excuses, tsamba lang daw ang panalo ng batang hard puncher. Sa Foxwoods Resort Casino, Mashantucket, Connecticut, USA, muling umakyat sa boxing ring ang batang champion na si Donaire na may gustong patunayan. Hinarap doon ang dating WBC Youth World Flyweight Champion at Mexican #1 flyweight champion na si Luis Maldonado. Excited at kabado rin ang mga Filipino boxing fans.
Easier to hit than Darchinyan because he keeps coming forward. Factors against Darchinyan. Will they impact here tonight? There's that nice jab and a good right hand followed by a left middle.
And there is a good left hook by Donaire.
Donaire had broken his left hand earlier in his career, as you point out, and it had posed. I mean, he too is, I mentioned Maldonado's left hook by Donaire. And the punch had so much force behind it that Darchinyan was completely disoriented, didn't even realize he'd been Norris because of his size and punching accuracy. His dad, Nonito Donaire Sr. Many father-son teams don't work, but this one does. Good right hand there by Donaire.
I think that Gil Clancy bromide
Doesn't seem to be the case here for Donaire. Good right hand by Donaire. Oh, that one really caught him. And Maldonado disoriented. He's in some trouble now as he backpedals. He's got him against the ropes. What a huge right hand to start things off. Blood coming down the left side of Maldonado's face. Donaire just missed with what a wicked right hand there, and blood immediately started spurting out of the left side of Maldonado's face.
cranks it up, and there it is. That's a perfect example.
The face of Maldonado now a bloody mess. The left hook upstairs, and
The offensive arsenal of Donaire very intense,
does suffer.
Yeah, some people can get it done. Maldonado doesn't have much power, does lose it.
Nonito Donaire.
And there's another cut over the right eye of Maldonado.
Yeah, things are getting real.
Hey! 3 fought Sergio Espinosa, who's 14-3-1 in his last win, and it was a tough win for him.
Right hand that tagged Malta. A fight with, there's a nice right hand by Donaire. Fight with Jorge Arce at 118.
And both cuts now reopened on the face of Maldonado.
And he just hammers away with the right. The right, a big factor, as well as the hook.
Took is made for him now that he's healthy. His hand is healthy and he can throw it. It just makes Donaire.
11 of his 18 wins by knockout, Donaire. And he's looking for number 12 tonight.
Hey!
6.5-year pro. He's in the red trunks. Luis Maldonado with the more experienced 37, 1-1, 28 KOs. A 9-year veteran. IBF number 4, his second world title shot, but it is not going well. Left hook there by Donaire, missing with that left hook.
And how about Donaire switched to lefty momentarily? And there he is now again, becoming a lefty. Now that's perplexing to me because you can't be doing better than you are in the right-handed stance than Donaire is. So this to me is a really questionable tactic.
We'll have to find out why he did that. Now he switches back to conventional. And meanwhile, Maldonado is in the lefty stance.
Be like one of Woody Hayes' old teams deciding to throw the ball on every down after they were getting first down after first down.
Yeah, it didn't make much sense. Yeah.
I date myself by saying Woody Hayes. I could have picked some contemporary. There's a nice jab by Maldonado getting it.
You're just showing your depth.
That's it. Nice right hook by Maldonado. And there's, in the keys, I said Donaire can't throw wild punches. That's exactly what he did there. And he got hit with a really good right hook by Maldonado. Did that punch make a difference? And look at Maldonado come back.
Luis Maldonado showing a lot of mettle. That's no surprise. Able to score here from the southpaw stance. And suddenly Donaire becoming a bit more cautious for the first time in this particular contest.
Wow, that was interesting. I mean, Maldonado has done pretty well in this round. Might even be winning it.
Donaire, just for the record, never down, pro or amateur. He was stunned only once versus Jose Cardenas, July 06. But Donaire took a second round TKO there. And here's another left hand, a straight left that's scored by Maldonado.
Maldonado's having a really good round. That was kind of a push.
Yeah, that was a balance situation for Maldonado. Much better round for Maldonado, and also the good news, not bleeding, except for a little bit from the right arm. Keith Idek, Herald News, and The Record in New Jersey, Jack Obermeyer, Boxing Digest. They have it all for Donaire.
I've got Donaire winning 39-36. Or 37, I'm sorry.
Midway through the fifth, it's scheduled for 12 for the IBF flyweight title. I mean, earlier, Maldonado's face was just drenched in blood. It was a pool of blood. And now it's just, at least it's limited to just the right side of his face.
You know,
Thank goodness for small favors.
Nonito Donaire has been much more tentative. Nice
body shot by Donaire.
Great shot downstairs in the last round or two.
Donaire missing a lot more now. Twice there, and that one was blocked. Those last two blocked by Maldonado. Maldonado gaining in confidence despite the way his face looks. There's a straight left hand that's scored by Maldonado. He's got Donaire backing up, but as he was backing up, a nice left hook by Donaire.
Donaire will always be looking for that counter left hook. And he's come back in this round with some good shots, and there's the hook again.
Yeah, Donaire is just surgically picking Maldonado apart in the last minute with very fast hands, luring speed. Maldonado missing, throwing from too far out because he's felt the power of Donaire. Good left hand there by Maldonado, right on the nose.
There again is the left hook. Whenever Maldonado comes in with his right jab and lunges, or even with his left hand, he gets nailed with that counter left hook by Nonito Donaire.
And you gotta like a guy who listens to his father. Nonito Donaire going to the body, like Dad said.
Yeah, he's a good body puncher, Donaire.
Very good.
Donaire has been 12 rounds, one time beat Oscar Andrade in that match. Maldonado is 1-0-1. He won a match and had that draw with Maharis over 12 rounds. So as we head into these middle and later rounds, that's something to think about.
Donaire pinning Maldonado against the ropes there. That's not where you want to be if you're Maldonado.
We're seeing a real lesson in how resilient Luis Maldonado is. How can anyone have a worse opening 3 rounds than he did? And yet here he is in the middle of this fight, while probably not winning these rounds, at least being somewhat competitive.
Yeah, Donaire was in complete and utter control in the early going, and then all of a sudden Maldonado started to come back a little bit.
Donaire with the counter right.
Oh, he's now letting his hands go, Donaire. Nice left-right combination upstairs. Drilled him again with the right hand. Goes downstairs to the body. That was a little low, though.
Yeah, now Donaire has to be careful. He's throwing rights to the body and also throwing uppercuts from way out. And Maldonado's trying to counter him with his left. That could be a dangerous thing for Donaire to do.
Oh, straight right hand right on the nose by Donaire. That shut Maldonado up momentarily, but he comes firing back. Tough kid, Maldonado. And he's scoring. It was almost like a wake-up call for Maldonado. He got better after he got drilled, and he continues to come forward.
I have it 59-55 for Donaire.
Donaire on the march.
You know, later on, Danny Santiago is going to face Antonio Tarver, a lefty, and Santiago has good double left hooks. He could be watching Nonito Donaire land those left hooks and pick up a few things about how to deal with the lefty.
That'll be our second co-main event later tonight. In between, you'll see Vernon Forrest and Michele Piccirillo for the WBC Super Welterweight Championship.
Nice counter right hand by Nonito Donaire. He is a very skilled and well-polished fighter.
His brother Glenn Donaire is not here. He's getting ready for a fight himself. Good right hand there by Nonito. Glenn also fought Vic Darchinyan. Darchinyan broke his jaw, broke Donaire's jaw in that fight, and Nonito able to avenge his brother's defeat.
And his brother really more of a junior fly, so that was kind of moving up in weight for him.
Yeah, Nonito physically bigger, different kind of a fighter than Glenn. Nonito more technical. There's a nice left hook to the chin.
Well, if there was any part of Donaire's preparation for this fight that he did skimp on because of all the trip to the Philippines and all the rest going on, we're going to find out maybe because Maldonado may take him the distance here. So far, we don't see any evidence of it. Donaire has been excellent.
Yeah, he's won just about every round, and he has rocked Maldonado. There's another big shot by Donaire, and the sweeping left puts Maldonado down. Down for only the second time in his career.
7, 8.
Well, he got up, though, like a rocket, and it was at the...
Nonito Donaire dramatically ends that round. A big uppercut. That's the one that started the problem for Maldonado, and then this left hook sends him to the canvas. Great uppercut on the inside by Donaire that froze Maldonado. There it is. Look at him. He's just got froze right there and then got hit with the big left hook by Nonito.
Somebody asked Maldonado in the corner, you want to continue? What did you expect him to say? I mean, after what we've seen in his career, not only tonight, we've seen him a number of times. He never quits. He has no quit.
Really, just a gritty performer. Donaire, I think, wants to go out there and get him out in this round. You can feel the resolve that he would like to end this fight.
The only other time Maldonado went down was back in June '06 against guess who? There's a running theme here, Vic Darchinyan. It was round 6 and it was a straight left. This was more of a left hook.
And you know what's interesting? If Vic Darchinyan is sitting and watching this bout, which he might be, one of the things that might give him a little, nice right by Donaire, a little cause for optimism is the amount of straight lefts that Maldonado has landed.
He wants to end it. Here's a barrage by Donaire. The referee looking very closely, but he lets it go on as Donaire just let up momentarily. Charlie Dwyer right on top of the situation, third man of the ring. Donaire looking to end it in dramatic fashion. Belting him to the body with the left, and that is it. Nonito Donaire scores a TKO.
The IBF and IBO flyweight champion of the world, the Filipino flag, Nonito Donaire.
So yan po ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo ngayong araw sa mga kaibigan at kababayan natin dyan sa Pinas, mga boxing fans at sa mga tulad kong OFW saan man panig sa mundo. Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? Kung nagustuhan niyo po itong aking video, paki-like at kung pwede, mag-subscribe na din po kayo. At para updated kayo sa aking mga video, pwede nyo i-click ang notification bell. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Shout out kay Mr. Minandro Domingo ng KSA, kay Mr. Brando Makatangay ng KSA, kay Mr. Ricardo Bernaldo Jr., Giay pa din ng Bahamas, kay Mr. Narciso Dupla, kay Miss Madam B at Bilma Reyes, kay Mr. Dong Tangloy Malyari, Jen Merdan Garcia ng Macau, Nerio Morcia, Billy Jubildad, Jan Maravillas at kay Mr. Edgar Balili. Maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta nyo sa aking channel.
He still does that.
No need for Donaire. Working well.
Down, that's Gideon down for the first time. Struggling to get to his feet in terrible shape. It's all over. It's all over.
We talk about approval and sanctioning requirements. It talks about the new commission not sanctioning a fight in which a fighter has suffered 10 consecutive defeats in professional boxing. So if this bill now there right now,
Canelo is still following him around. Oh, good body shot.
Yeah, body shot puts Gonzalez down.
He's hurting.
Это нокдаун. Если не нокаут. Все, аут. Праздник на Филиппинах. Ginulpi. Arenas, Joe's been in a lot of close, tough fights. 4 draws and 5 split or majority decisions. Unlike Davis, he's fire testing, ready for battle.
Oh, he backs him up into the corner and comes chasing him